Stupid bitch. Stupid bitch.
A few moments later.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Halo everyone. Perkenalkan, nama saya Renisa Anjuni. Saya dari prodi manajemen dengan NPM 264111055. On this occasion, I will present a video about factor of production of factor produksi. Have you ever wondered how a simple product like a cup of coffee or a smartphone is actually made? Behind every single product in the world, there are following things that must be unfolded. If one of them is missing, this business will fail. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly how every business in the world works. So stay tuned. Okay, before we start, why do we even need to learn this? Because factor of production are the foundation of all economic activities. Whatever you want to start a small business like selling online or want to work in a big company like Google, you must understand this concept. In economy, we think in like this. Okay. Factor of production are all resources used to produce goods and service. Simply right, goods and service don't just appear. They are resources, and those resources are divided into 4 categories. Alright, so what are the 4 factors? Number 1 is land. Number 2 is labor. Number 3 is capital, and number 4 is entrepreneurship. Remember this: LLCE. These 4 must work together. They often like a team. If one player is missing, the team cannot win. Okay. Now, let's discuss each one in detail. Let's start with land. Land research all nature research provided by nature. This is the first and most basic factor. It includes physical land, water, air, forest, research, oil, gas, and mineral. Even the location of your business is considered land. For example, Starbucks uses a strategic location in the city center that's land. Or a palm oil company is land used to grow palm trees. No, what is the river farmland? It's called land. Whenever a company uses natural resources, they have to pay rent to the owner. But there's the problem: land is limited. We cannot create more land. That's why land is very valuable. So, land is the foundation. Without land, we have the raw materials. Next, number 2, labor. Labor means human effort. It's the work done by people. Labor can be physical, like a contribution of worker building a house. And it can also be mental, like teacher teaching or a programmer coding. Labor is divided into types: skilled labor and unskilled labor. Skilled labor need education and trainings. For example, a doctor or an engineering. skilled labor doesn't not need special training. For example, a cleaner, whatever important. Without labor, even if you have the best machine and the best land, nothing will be produced. Without labor, even if you have the best machine and the best land, nothing will be produced. The reward for labor is called wages or salaries. Let's take a sample. Like, make hustling for their factor. It will make business the labor to work. So, labor turn raw materials into finished product. And remember guys, in today's world, skilled labor is getting more and more. Moving on to number 3, capital. Capital refers to man-made resources that are used to produce other goods and services. This is different from money. Money is not capital until you use it to buy something productive. Capital include machine, tools, building, computer, vehicles, and technology. For example, projects. Capital is their application and the server. A bakery capital is their oven and mixer. Capital makes labor more productive. Imagine if a farmer uses only his hand to plow the field, it will take 1 week. But if you use a tractor, which is capital, it only takes 1 hour. See the difference? The reward for capital is called interest. When you deposit money in the bank pays you interest. That becomes your money become capital for the bank to lend to others. So, capital is basically anything that helps you to produce more faster and better. And finally, the most important factor, entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the ability to combine land, labor, and capital, and to take risks. An entrepreneur is the leader, the organizer, and the decision maker. They have 3 main jobs. First, they organize the factor. Second, we innovate and create a product. Third, they take the risk. If the business fails, the entrepreneur loses money. Think about it. What they use to create Gojek, Nadim Makarim. Who decided to create Tesla? Elon Musk. Who decided to open a small coffee shop near campus? The owner. All of them are entrepreneurship. Without entrepreneurship, land, labor, and capital will just sit there doing nothing. The reward for entrepreneurship is called profit, but profit is not golden. Sometimes they also get losses. That's the risk. Okay, let's put it all together with a real example. Tokopedia. Land. Their office building and data center. Labor. The program, customer service and marketing team. Capital. The website, the apps, and the server. Entrepreneurship. William Tanwijaya and Martinus Alphabet Edition, who had the idea and took the risk to start it. See? All 4 factors must exist. If one is missing, Tokopedia cannot exist. It's applies to every business in the world. Alright guys, so let's conclude. Production requires 4 factors: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Goods and service. Each factor has its own role and its own reward. rent, wages, interest, and profit. Understanding these four factors will help you understand how the economy works and how to start your own business. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next video. Bye.